Why is Sportscast all messed up? All right, so I'm live. All right, what's up, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube world? As gonna get this game underway here shortly between the Pelicans and the Heat. Whoop, here we go. To get my stream underway here. All right, what's up, peeps? All right, so of course, pregame show not from the arena. It's from Dallas, which makes no sense. All right, what's up, everybody? What's going on? So this game between the Pelicans and the Miami Heat. Pelicans' last 5 games, not very good, as they've lost 4 of the last 5. So, not a good stretch of last 5 games here. The Pelicans, they've lost 4 of the last 5. What's up, Maz Dog? It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game for them. What's up, Saint Benjamin? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for them to win this game. Pelicans not playing well. JJ Redick is out. But we'll see. Hopefully, the Pelicans can get a victory because they desperately need one after losing 4 out of 5. So, they desperately need a win. So. All right, so Heat and the Pelicans upcoming here. All right, so this game is on ESPN also. So it's on nationally and it's on local. So, all right. Hey, what's up, Maz Dog? What's up, man? Thank you for coming on in, man. So, so it's Friday night, man. Friday night. So hopefully this will be a good game tonight. And hopefully the Pelicans can get a much needed victory tonight. So, what's up, Cool Drummer in the house? What's going on, Cool Drummer? What's up, my friend? And what's going on with you, man? Hope all is well with you. And Asia's in the house. Hello, Asia. How you doing, Asia? Hope everybody's doing well this Friday evening. Yeah, Friday evening, man. So, there we go. Get everything. Just get everything. All right. Making sure everything. I got everything. All good. Make sure I have everything good to go here. I'm good to go now. Got my scoreboard up. Got the chat up. So, hopefully it's a good game tonight. Hopefully the Pelicans can get a victory because they need one. They've lost 4 out of the last 5. They lost to the Timberwolves the other night, which was a bad loss for them. So, I haven't seen anybody freaking out yet. So, what about you? Yeah, I really haven't seen anybody freaking out yet. So, all right. So, man. All right. So get ready to get underway here, man. As nice night here in New Orleans from the Smoothie King Center. Heat and the Pelicans opening tip. Getting close. Opening tip getting close. All right, so we got Nunn, Robinson, Butler, Jones, and Bam for the Heat. Then you got Lonzo Ball, Drew Holiday, Ingram, Williamson, and Favors. They're just starting 5 for both teams here tonight. As we're getting ready to get underway here from the Smoothie King Center here in New Orleans. So Heat coming in, they're gonna make the playoffs. Pelicans, they've lost 4 out of 5. It's not a good stretch here for the Pelicans. They got to win tonight. This is a must win if they want to have a shot at the playoffs. All right, so East versus West. Yeah. Hooray. So, all right, so it's like it's Anonymous in the house. What's going on? What's going on? Anonymous, how you doing, man? So Heat and the Pelicans. So we'll see. Yeah, even though these teams are eastern part of the states, one's in the east, one's in the west, huh? All right, so what's up, chilling? What's going on? Anonymous, chilling. Where's Rogue Dog at? Where's your buddy Rogue Dog and Pat? Where's your buddy Rogue Dog and Pat? They should be in here, man. All right, so keys to the victory for the Pelicans: communicate defensively and win the hustle game. Yeah, they got to play defense because the Pelicans have not played defense last few games. So it's been a problem. It's been a problem for the Pelicans. Yeah, those two butt buddies are. Yeah, where are they at? They usually come around on Friday. We'll see. Getting close to 2K, yes. Hopefully we can get a good crowd in here tonight and make a dent in it. So hopefully we can make a dent in it tonight. All right, so opening tip, getting ready to get underway here from the Smoothie Cane Center as the Heat 40 and 22, Pelicans are 26 and 36. And actually, the Pelicans are actually favored for some reason. So the Pelicans are favored about 1.5, either 2 points or 1.5, something like that. The Pelicans are favored tonight, which is kind of weird because the Pelicans don't play well at home. Here's the opening tip, controlled by Miami. So Miami will have the ball first here as Bam gets it to Jones, over to Nunn, back over to Butler. Butler in the front court here for Miami. And hands the ball off to Robinson. Robinson for a three, going to be no good, but they get the offensive board. So Miami will get a fresh 14 here on the shot clock. So Heat in the front court, and that's we got travel. So travel as Nunn travels. Yeah, so you would do something like that. You would do something like that. And all right, so Pelicans get the ball out there to turnover over to Lonzo Ball. Ball has it in the front court. 11:23 here to go in the first quarter. Over to Ingram. Ingram stolen. Here comes Jimmy Butler down the floor, and Butler off the glass and in. So Jimmy Butler gets the first points of the game. It's now 2-0 Miami. And this ball's going to be stolen. Bad pass as Bam now has it for Miami. Gets across the timeline over to Nunn. Kendrick Nunn has it with 18 the shot clock. Back over to Bam. Bam gets to Butler. Jimmy Butler in the front court. We got 10 on the shot clock. Back over to Bam. Bam by the free throw line. And gives the ball to Jimmy Buckets. Buckets gives the ball to almost stolen, but it is. But it's a shot clock violation. So shot clock violation as Miami was unable to get a shot off. So it's 2-0. It does when you have the like the ESPN scoreboard, but I have a manual scoreboard that I can control manually. All right, so here they pass in the paint to that's a bad pass, but it's last touched by Jimmy Butler. So Butler touched it last, so it's still gonna be Pelicans ball here with 7 on the shot clock, 10:27 here to go in this opening quarter. So Pelicans get it in. Here's Lonzo Ball, long range shot, no good. Rebound will go over to Miami. So Heat will bring the ball down the floor. It's 2-0 Miami. They lead almost 2 minutes in, and there's a whistle, and they're going to be another turnover. It's going to be a foul against Miami, so it's going to be Pelicans basketball. So 10:14 here to go in this first quarter, and it's we've only had 2 points scored in this game. It's 2-0. We have a timeout. Wow. Timeout on the floor already with 10:14 here to go in the first quarter. It's 2-0. And Spoelstra is little upset on the little upset. Eric Spoelstra's tiny bit upset here. So we are going to go to a commercial break, and it's 2-0 Heat here in the first quarter. So man, all right. YouTube, yeah, YouTube does take subs away from every once in a while. People get accounts get purged, stuff like that. So that's what happens. Accounts get purged. So all right, so I gotta send Rogue Dog a message. Yeah, they are haters, huh? I agree. I just sent Rogue Dog a message on oh, I know what you call it, on Discord. So all right. So then now let me put this on my Twitters since we have a commercial break. Since we have a commercial break, put this on my Twitters. There we go. All right, so Pelicans T-Wolves Sunday. All right, so all right, we got scores 2-0 here. There's not much scoring in this game to start off. All right. YouTube's a bunch of haters. Yep, they are, man. I agree. They haters. Well, where's he at, man? Where's Rogue Dog at? Thought Rogue Dog would be in here, man. Where's Pat? All right, so get back to action here. It's 2-0 Heat as Pelicans have in the front court. Lonzo gives it over to Zion. Zion drives to the paint and off the glass and in. So Zion gets the first points for the Pelicans. It's 2-2. And we got 10 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Zion averaging 24 points per game this season. Butler in the front court. Butler takes it to the hole, and he is fouled, and the bucket will fall. So Jimmy Butler gets a layup, and he'll be at the line shooting one free throw. So it's 4-2 Miami. All right, so Jimmy Butler at the free throw line, and it's up and good. So it's 5-2. Pelicans bring the ball down the floor, lines up ball in the front court over to Zion Williamson. Williamson hands it off to Holiday. Holiday back to Ingram. Ingram drives, 14 on the shot clock. Ingram backs out, 10 on the shot clock, back over to Lonzo. 8 on the shot clock. Lonzo in the paint. Now getting back to Ingram. Ingram for 3, going to be no good. And rebound will be controlled by Miami. So the Heat will bring the ball down the floor as Jimmy Butler has it in the front court. We've got 9:22 here to go in this first quarter. It's 5-2. Miami leads here by 3. So Bam now has it and goes up with it and no good. Rebound goes over to Ingram. So Ingram gets the rebound, and the Pelicans bring the ball down the floor. Back over to Lonzo. Lonzo back to Ingram. Ingram fakes a 3, back to Lonzo. Lonzo over to Holiday. Holiday gets inside to Derek Favors. Favors backing down. Butler now get back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And nobody wants to shoot, and the ball's lost out of bounds, but it's going to stay with New Orleans. 3.2 on the shot clock. So let's see. Lonzo will inbound it and gets it to Holiday. Holiday in the corner for 3. Going to be good. So Drew Holiday nails that shot from the corner, and we're all knotted up at 5. Here comes Jones down the floor, and he's fouled by Zion. So Jones will be at the line shooting 2. So Jones will be at the line shooting 2 free throws here with 8:41 here to go in the first quarter. So Jones, first free throws up, ain't going to be no good. So Jones misses the first one. He'll have another free throw upcoming here. And next free throw is up. It's going to be missing both. So Kendrick Nunn and Duncan Robinson both were undrafted, and they both averaging over 10 points per game this season for Miami. So Zion backing down, go over to Lonzo. Lonzo for 3, going to be no good. Rebound goes over to Bam. So Bam now has it for Miami. Again, that's going to be a bad pass. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go over to New Orleans. So a bad pass there. So it's going to go over to New Orleans. New Orleans basketball here with 8:22 is the Heat have 4 turnovers. Heat have 4 turnovers, and Pelicans have 2. Here comes. So what's up, Mario? How you doing? Here's a pass in the paint that's going to be stolen. Miami brings the ball down the floor. Robinson back over to another bad pass. As both these teams are playing sloppy with the ball. Here comes Holiday down the floor, lays off the glass and in. As both these teams are really sloppy with the basketball. But 7-5, Pelicans lead by 2. Kendrick Nunn in the front court for Miami. 7:53 to go here in the first quarter. Here's a floater in the paint. Going to be no good, but they get the rebound. And what's the call here? Called a foul on Pelicans? I think so. What's up? Mario in the house. Excuse me. Here's a shot in the corner from Kendrick Nunn. That's good. And it's 7-7. So 7-all. Has Holiday straightaway 3. Going to be no good. And the rebound will go over to Miami. So the Heat will bring the ball down the floor as we're all not about 7 apiece here. As Bam now has it in the front court. And here's a shot from Duncan way down from Robinson. Duncan Robinson way downtown is good. So Duncan Robinson makes it 10-7. So Miami up 10-7. And here comes Zion Williamson down the floor. He's off the glass and it will go in, yes. Didn't look like that was going to fall in, but it did. So 10-9, Miami up the floor. Kendrick Nunn in the front court. Back to Bam. Bam will jam it home. So Bam jams it home. It's 12-9 as Pelicans bring the ball down the floors. Zion in the front court. Double teamed. Gets back up to Lonzo. Lonzo for 3. Good. So Lonzo ball hits his first 3-pointer of the game, and we're all tied up 12-12. So Heat bring the ball down the floor as Kendrick Nunn has it in the front court. Over to Robinson. Back over to Bam. Bam in the paint. And off the glass. No good. And there's a whistle on the foul against New Orleans. Jeez. So 12-12 here to go in this first quarter. It's 6:32 here to go in the first quarter. That's 12-12. So free throws are coming here for Miami. All right, so Bam at the line. And first free throws up are going to be good. And this makes it 13-12. All right, so 13-12. That's Miami has a lead. Next free throw is no good. Rebound goes over to Ingram. So Ingram gets the defensive rebound, brings the ball down the floor. We got 6:28 here to go in this first quarter. As Lonzo ball over to Ingram. Ingram gets inside to Favors. Favors from the corner. That's going to be good. So Pelicans take a 14-13 lead. We have 6:15 here to go in this first quarter. So the Heat will bring the ball down the floor as Jimmy Butler in the front court. 16 the shot clock. Butler in the paint, and here's a ball's going to be blocked. Pelicans have it. Drew Holiday comes away with it. Holiday takes it all the way to the hole himself, lays it in. It's now 16-13. The game is on ESPN. Yeah, the game is on ESPN. It's 16-13 16-13 Pelicans lead here by 3 as Drew Holiday gets the Heat to call timeout with 6 to go here in the first quarter. All right, so we are in a little commercial break, and it's 16-13 Pelicans lead by 3 here. All right. All right, so we are in a commercial break. How's everybody doing tonight? As Pelicans have an early 16-13 lead here. We're halfway through the first quarter of play here, so it's been an okay game so far. A little sloppy a little bit, but hopefully the game can pick up a little bit. But because it's been teams have been sloppy with the ball, so hopefully both teams can pick up the pace a little bit, as they say. All right, so let me check something real quick here. Man. Lunch fries, 6-piece and a drink. Man, what's that? Weedats. Come on, man. Let's get back to the game here. Bum, 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 bum. Canal Street. All right. As we're getting back to action here, it's 16-13 as the Pelicans lead by 3 points here. So Pelicans only have 5 games left with teams with a winning record, but still think if they're 5 games out, I still think there's too much to handle there. I think they're going to end up a few games short of making the playoffs. That 13-game losing streak that they had earlier in the season is what's going to do them in. Because they're 5 games behind Memphis, they're 1 game behind San Antonio and Sacramento, and a game and a half behind Portland. It's just too many games to make up. You got to hope too many teams lose and stuff like that. So, all right, so get ready to get back to action here. It's 16-13. Pelicans up by 3 as Miami will bring the ball down the floor. 5:55 here to go in the first quarter as Goran Dragic makes his first appearance tonight. Back over to Jimmy Butler. 14 on shot clock. Butler has it in the paint. And here's a pass to Jones, and Jones will jam it home. So that was an easy jam. It's now 16-15. So Pelicans up by 1 with the ball as Lonzo has it in the front court. Gets the ball inside to Zion. So Zion now has it back over to Ingram. 8 in the shot clock. 5:25. Here's a fadeaway from Brandon. Going to be no good. And rebound will be controlled by, whose ball is going to be? It's going to be Pelicans basketball with 10 on the shot clock. Actually went out of bounds. Last touch by Miami. As nobody wanted to get the ball. So 10 on the shot clock. We got 5:17 here to go in the first quarter. Back here to Ingram. Ingram in the front court. Ingram takes it to the hole and misses it, but Derek Favors is there for the putback. So Derek Favors is there for the putback. It's now 18-15. Pelicans up by 3. As Goran Dragic in the front court gets the ball inside to Jones. Now kicks back out to Butler. Jimmy Butler now has the ball with 10 on the shot clock. And now gets the ball inside. Back out to Dragic. Ball's almost stolen. They get it back. Here's a shot with about 3 seconds on the shot clock. It's no good, but Bam gets the rebound. Back over to Kendrick Nunn for 3. It's no good, but they get the rebound and put it back up and in. So Pelicans do a horrible job boxing out. And Jones puts it up and in. It's now 18-17. Here comes Zion down the floor off the glass and in. So Zion Williamson, I think that's his first points of the game. So it's 20-17 as Bam dribbles off his foot and that's going to go over to the Pelicans. So 4:20 here to go in this first quarter, and it's 20-17 our score. All right, so 4:20 to go in this first quarter, and it's 20-17, and Zion will check out for the first quarter as he played but almost 8 minutes. So he'll check out. So Brandon Ingram brings the ball down the floor over to Melly. Melly gets it to Lonzo Ball. Back to Favors, 20 the shot clock. Back over now, Josh Hart checks in. Back to Lonzo, over to Melly. 12 on the shot clock. Melly takes it and almost lost it, gets it back. And here's a fadeaway shot, going to be no good, but I think there's a foul against Miami. It is. Is Jackson Hayes active? Haven't seen that he's not, but he has not played yet. So Melly will be at the line shooting 2 free throws here. So Melly at the line shooting 2. 4:02 here to go in the first quarter. First free throws up and going to be good. So it's 21-17. So Jay Crowder will check in for Miami. I'm sure he'll come in eventually. Next free throws up and it's going to be no good. And rebound will go over to the Pelicans. They get the offensive board. Back over to Hart. Hart now has it in the paint, and Hart takes it to off the glass and in. So Pelicans get 2 points out of that. So it's 23-17 with 3:48 here to go in this first quarter. Pelicans up by 6. Heat with the ball. Here's Jimmy Butler in the paint. No good. And rebound will go over to the Pelicans. Josh Hart now has it in the front court. Got 20 on the shot clock. Back over to Melly. Melly over to Ingram. 3:30 here to go in this first quarter. Ingram takes it to the hole and lost the ball. Here come the Heat down the floor. Jimmy Butler back over to Goran Dragic for 3. Going to be no good, but they get the offensive rebound as Bam gets the offensive board. And here's a steal by Josh Hart, and he'll take it and yes, lay up and in. For a minute there, I thought that was going to be it might rim out. So 7-0 here by New Orleans, and they lead 25-17 with 3 to go here in the first quarter. Here comes the Heat down the floor, and that's going to be Kendrick Nunn, and yes, he gets it to go in. So 25-19 as Kendrick Nunn gets the bucket. Pelicans in the front court over to E'Twaun Moore. E'Twaun Moore underneath gets blocked, and there's going to be a foul. So E'Twaun Moore will be going to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, that's one thing. The Pelicans' defense has not been very good the last few games, especially against the Timberwolves. That's when their defense was horrible. So hopefully they can play better defense tonight. Free throws up and good. It's now 26-19. That's been a problem with the Pelicans this season. Is their defense at times is not good. So E'Twaun Moore makes both free throws, 27-19 with 2:44 here to go in the first quarter. As Dragic will bring the ball to the floor. That's going to happen on a young team, right? But they just here comes Jimmy Butler, and then he gets fouled. Yes. So Jimmy Butler is fouled, so he'll be at the line to shoot 2. They just in a little rough stretch right now. The Pelicans, they lost 4 out of 5. They got to win tonight. They want to have a chance to make the playoffs. This is a game that they have to win tonight. So free throws up and good by Jimmy Butler. And it's now 27-20. Yeah, Zion's still learning the NBA game. It's a lot different than college. So he has to learn that. So Butler makes both free throws, and it's now 27-21 with 2:30 here to go in this first quarter. Ball has a horrible pass there. Here comes Butler and lays off the glass and in. That's it. Just stuff like that. That was a horrible pass there by Lonzo Ball. I don't know who gets thrown the ball to. So Butler has 9 points and 2 assists. He's 3 for 5 from the field. So Ingram now in the front court for New Orleans. Back over to Josh Hart for 3. That's going to be no good, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul against Miami. It looks like it's found to be against Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, so Pelicans got a little fortunate there. So 27-23. And Pelicans will inbound it. Back to Ingram. 14 on shot clock. Ingram over to Melly. Melly fakes a three. Now drives. And here's a mid-range shot that's going to be no good. And got to make that. And rebound will go over to the Heat. Here comes Dragic down the lane and going to be knocked out of bounds. And whose ball is it going to be? It's going to be Heat ball. Right now it's Frank Jackson because JJ Redick is out, so he'd be the first guard off the bench. But probably Frank Jackson is the backup point guard. But that's one thing the Pelicans do need is another good backup point guard. That's one thing they don't have. Here comes a pass in the paint. It's going to be stolen. As a Pelican steal, Etwan Moore back over to Ingram. Ingram back to Moore. Moore almost lost it and gets knocked out of bounds off of Miami. So it's going to stay with New Orleans. So Lonzo will inbound it over to Ingram. Ingram back to Melly, back to Lonzo. Lonzo tries a three, going to be good. So Lonzo Ball nails that three-pointer and makes it 30-23 with 1:29 to go here in this first quarter. Lonzo has 6 points and 4 assists. Here's a pass inside, and this is going to be the foul, yes. Iguodala got fouled by Etwan Moore, so Iguodala will be at the line shooting too as he was wide open underneath the rim, and Pelicans fouled him. Yeah, the Pelicans do miss JJ Redick. Hopefully he can return in a few games. Free throws up and no good because I know he hurt his hamstring. So, so they definitely miss his shooting off the bench because he's been a good player all his career. Next free throws up and miss them both. Iguodala doing what he does best, miss free throws. Back over to Etwan Moore. Etwan Moore gets it to Ingram. Ingram is blocked, looking for the foul. Didn't get it. Here come the Heat down the floor as Kelly Olynyk hands the ball off to Robinson. Back over to knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Miami. Yeah, I wish Alonzo would also attack the basket more, and that's what I wish one thing he would do is attack the basket, but he doesn't really do that much, or as much as I think he should. So here comes Goran Dragic for three, going to be no good. Rebound will go over to New Orleans. So Pelicans get the defensive rebound with under 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. It's 30-23. Back over to Ingram. Ingram fakes a three, 14 on the shot clock. And Ingram double teamed and kicks back out to Etwan Moore. You got to shoot that. Here's a pass inside. Now back to Hart. 4 on the shot clock. Hart back to Ingram for three. Going to be no good. And they get the offensive board. Back to Etwan Moore for three. No good. And Josh Hart gets the offensive board. Back over to Moore. Moore takes it to the hole and lays off the glass and in. Man, so Pelicans finally get a bucket. It's now 32-23 with 22.8 to go here in this first quarter. Yeah, bro, that's not his. I agree, it's not his game. I wish he would at least try it. All right, so the Heat will have the last shot here of the first quarter. We got 13 on the clock. It's 32-23. Pelicans up by 9. Heat with the ball. Goran Dragic has it. And Dragic drives and off the glass and in. And did he get fouled? Wow. It's Goran Dragic gets fouled also. So he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Not a good possession there. Defensive possession there by the Pelicans. As Lonzo Ball was whistled for the foul. So not only do you give a bucket, you have a chance to give up a three here right before halftime. So instead of going in the up by 9, you have a chance to only go up by 6 here. So all right, good. What are we doing here? We checking something here? Or is Goran Dragic bleeding? I guess Goran Dragic is bleeding a little bit, so they got to attend to that, I guess. So 5 seconds to go here in this first quarter. It's 32-25. Pelicans up by 7. And the Heat will have one free throw here. So he's played much better the last few months than he did start the season. So and come on, I guess we're just gonna. Here we go. Finally, as Dragic is bleeding from the lip, but I think they got that cleared up. Otherwise, he couldn't play. So free throws up and good. So 3-point plays, 32-26. Pelicans had the last shot of the quarter. As Lonzo back over to Ingram. Ingram a long 3-pointer, going to be no good. And that's how the quarter will end. So after one quarter of play, it's 32-26. Pelicans up by 6. Man, so Pelicans had a decent quarter as they're up by 6 points. And he's really playing much better since Zion has come back. But yeah, he's played better. There's some things that he has to I think to really become a dominant player. But I don't know if he has it in him or not. I'm not sure if he has it in him to be a real dominant point guard in this league, because he needs to learn how to take the ball to the hole and get some foul calls, get some free throws, stuff like that. But I don't think he's, like you said, that's just not him right now. Not his type of game. So, got to change the quarter. Boom. There we go. Got to change the quarter. There we go. So 32-26 as we're going to be getting the second quarter underway here. All right. Crazy there. All right. Just watching these commercials here. Waiting for this game to get back started up here. All right. All right, so get back to action here as we are going to get the second quarter underway. It's 32-26. Pelicans up by 6. Both teams shot 50% from the field in the first quarter. Pelicans were 3 out of 11 from downtown. Heat 1 out of 5. Heat were 5 out of 10 from the free throw line. Pelicans 3 out of 4. Heat had 8 turnovers. Pelicans had 4. 9 of 4 assists favored the Pelicans. Pelicans had 12 points off the turnovers, and the Heat only had 4 points off turnovers. All right, so we're going to get ready to get back to action here. As still showing highlights here. All right. Come on. All right, so second quarter, get ready to get underway. Here's a Pelicans should have the ball start off this second quarter as Zion Williamson is in the game to start this second quarter as Pelicans up by 6. So it's like Melly will get the ball inbounded deep in the backcourt and gets it in back over to Holiday. Holiday will bring the ball up the floor here for New Orleans. So second quarter just underway. So Melly has it in the front court. And Melly back over to Holiday. Holiday fakes a 3. Now in the paint. Fadeaway shot by Drew Holiday is good. So Holiday has a Thunder up by halftime. So Holiday has 9 points. It's 34-26 as the Heat brings the ball down the floor with Dragic in the front court. We got 13 on the shot clock. Back over to Robinson. Inside to Olynyk. Shot clock winding down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Back over to Crowder. Crowder goes up for the shot. Going to be good. So Jay Crowder gets his first points of the game. It's now 34-28 as Pelicans have it in their front court. Here's Melly for 3. Good. So Melly hits his first bucket of the game. It's now 37-28. Here comes the Heat down the floor as Crowder drives to the bucket and Drew Holiday falls down and he was it's gonna be a blocking foul. This foul will go against Drew Holiday. So Holiday has to be helped up. We got 10:58 to go here in the second quarter, and it's gonna be Heat basketball. So it's 37-28 our score. All right, so they must be playing the Knicks. I know the Nets are playing. Here's a drive to the bucket by Dragic is up and good. I know the Nets are playing the Spurs. So it's 37-30. Here come the Pelicans down the floor over to Etuan Moore. Etuan Moore and gets back over to Holiday. 10 the shot clock. Back over to Zion. Zion in the paint and they're going to pass the ball around to Melly. Melly in the corner for 3. Going to be no good. Rebound will go over to Miami. So Heat brings the ball down the floor. And Iguodala over to Crowder. Back over to Olynyk. And almost thrown away there, but Dragic gets it back. And this ball is knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Miami. So Kelly Olynyk had the ball knocked out of his hand, so it's going to stay with Miami. So it's 37-30 with 10:15 here to go in the second quarter. So Miami will inbound it underneath their own basket here. And they get it in. Here's a shot from the corner from Robinson, going to be good. So Duncan Robinson gets that three-pointer to fall, and it's now 37-33. So a 4-point game. Holiday in the front court. Gets the ball inside to Zion. 12 on the shot clock. Zion passes out to Hart. Hart gets to Melly. And back to Moore. Moore fakes a 3. Now drives. Here's a floater. Going to be good. Etuan Moore with the floater. Makes it 39-33. So a 6-point game as the Pelicans up by 6. Heat with the ball. It's Dragic in the front court. And back over to Robinson. Robinson hands it off to Iguodala in the corner for 3. That's going to be in and out, no good. Rebound will go over to the Pelicans. Josh Hart in the front court. The ball's going to be, that's a bad pass. Stolen by Miami. Here come the Heat down the floor, and Dragic, and he's fouled. So Goran Dragic is fouled, and he'll be at the line shooting 2 free throws here. That was not a good pass there by the Pelicans. That's another thing that's not good for them is turnovers. Sometimes they just turn the ball over and just at will. All right, so free throws here for Goran Dragic. First one's up and good. Makes it 39-34. So 9:25 here to go in the second quarter. As Dragic at the line. Next free throw from Dragic is up and good. Makes them both. Makes it 39-35. So Pelicans bring the ball down the floor. Hands the ball off to Zion. Zion, and almost stolen, but Drew Holiday gets it back. 12 on the shot clock here for the Pelicans. And Holiday back over to Hart. And Hart for 3. And it's going to be no good. Here comes the Hart for 3. Going to be good. Sorry. TV gave me hiccups there. So 42-35 as Hart did make that three-pointer. So here comes the Heat down the floor. Back over to Olynyk. Olynyk in the paint, and this shot off the glass is going to be no good. Rebound will go over to New Orleans. Josh Hart brings the ball down the floor. And Hart takes it to the strong of the hole, and he's fouled. So 8:45 here to go in the second quarter as Josh Hart was fouled. So he'll be at the line shooting 2 free throws here. So Hart, first free throw is up and going to be good. So makes it 43-35. And next free throw from Josh Hart is up and good. So makes them both. Makes them 40. It's 44-35 with the Heat. The Pelicans have 19 bench points. The Heat have 9. So Pelicans 19-9. They lead there. Here's Robinson for 3 for Miami is good. As Duncan Robinson nails that 3-pointer and makes it 44-38. Here come the Pelicans down the floor, and Etuan Moore traveled. That's going to be a turnover. And it's going to be Heat basketball. So 44-38 our score. As Heat, Pelicans battle here from New Orleans. It's 44-38. New Orleans leads. Heat have possession of the basketball. And we got a whistle and it's a foul against New Orleans. Let's see. All right, so 3-point field goal leaders this season is George Hill, Seth Curry, J.J. Redick, and Duncan Robinson. They're your top 4. So Frank Jackson will check in the game here for New Orleans with 8:23 here to go in the second quarter. Etuan Moore will check out. All right, so the Heat has the ball with 15 on the shot clock, 8:18 here to go in the second quarter. Back over to Dragic for 3, no good, and rebound will go over to the Pelicans. So Josh Hart has it in the front court. Back over to Melly. Back over to, hands the ball up to Holiday. So Melly straight away 3, long 3-pointer. It's going to be no good, but Drew Holiday's there for the rebound and can't get the fall. So Drew Holiday is fouled. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but he'll be at the line shooting 2. And so I think Zion only has like 2 points so far in this game. Zion has not been the offensive juggernaut that he's been since he came in. First free throw from Holiday is, of course, no good because Holiday cannot make a free throw this season, save his life. Next free throw is up and miss them both. So Drew Holiday misses both free throws, and rebound will go over to Miami. So Heat brings the ball down. Zion has 6, really? Here's a jam. I only recall him only getting 2 points. Okay, here's a jam by Zion. So 46-40. We got a timeout on the floor. 7:39 here to go in the game as Zion just jams it home. It's now 46-40. As Holiday, Holiday can't make free throws, man. He just, I don't know what his problem is this year at the line, but he's just not very good at the line this season for a guard. I mean, I think he's shooting like in the 60. I have to look it up. I know he missed some against who they lose to? Timberwolves the other night. I know he missed some free throws then. So Zion has 6 points. All right, so it's 46-40. Brandon the Buck in the house. What's up, Brandon the Buck? What's going on, man? How you doing, Brandon? Hope all is well with you. Be right back. 1 second. All right, back here. What's up, Brandon the Buck? What's going on, man? You just chilling? That's good, man. So Pelicans up 46-40 here. here in this second quarter. They've been playing okay. Drew Holiday still can't make a free throw, but what else is new with him? That's been a problem of him. Yeah, it'd be great if they win. Pelicans do need a win. They've lost 4 of the last 5. So yeah, they need a win tonight. Pelicans desperately need to get a victory tonight if they want to keep their playoff chances alive. They got to win tonight. Yep. I agree, man. So. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I saw earlier the Nets were beating the Spurs. That's a little surprising. But they seem like the Nets play better without they play better without Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie Irving. So. Yeah, Pelicans do need the Spurs to lose, and of course we got to win. So, but all right. So Josh Hart has 9 points, 6 boards. He's 3 for 4 from the field for the Pelicans this evening. So Miami has the ball with 7:35 here to go in this second quarter. So Heat down 6 with the ball. As back over to Crowder. Crowder for 3, going to be in and out, no good. And rebounder goes over to the Pelicans. So Drew Holiday will bring the ball down the floor here for New Orleans. Back over to Frank Jackson in the corner for 3. That's going to be an air ball, and Miami comes away with it. So Jimmy Butler with the basketball. It's 20 on the shot clock, 7 to go for halftime. Here's Dragic in the corner for 3. It's another air ball. So back-to-back air balls. Frank Jackson now has it for the Pelicans in the front court. Back over to Holiday, over to Melly. And Josh Hart for 3, going to be good. So Josh Hart nails that 3-pointer, and it makes it 49-40 as Hart has 12 points. So we need J.J. Redick to come back. Here comes soon. So Bam in the front court over to Iguodala. Back over to Jay Crowder. 6 on the shot clock for the Heat. Here Jay Crowder goes up with it, and rebound goes over to the Pelicans. A long outlet pass to Zion goes out of bounds. As that was not a good pass. So it's going to be Heat ball with 6:24 here to go in this second quarter. All right, so the Heat will get it inbounded from the backcourt. And they're going to walk it down the floor. As Jimmy Butler will walk it down the floor. That is 49-40. Pelicans up by 9. Butler. And they're going to hand the ball to Dragic with 10 on the shot clock. Dragic in the paint. And here's a floater going to be, I'm sorry, it was actually a pass to Bam. That's going to be, they call it a foul against Miami. So foul against the Heat. The Pelicans basketball with 6:06 here to go in the second quarter. All right, so Pelicans will get the ball down the floor. It's Frank Jackson in the front court. And Jackson, here's a floater by Frank. Going to be no good. The tip in is by Derek Favors. So Derek Favors gets the tip in. It's 51-40 as the Pelicans on a 7-0 run here the last 2 minutes of the this quarter. So back over to Butler. Butler now has it for the Heat. Back over to Kendrick Nunn. Nunn hands off to Jay Crowder. Straightaway 3. Going to be no good. Josh Hart gets the rebound. So Pelicans bring the ball down the floor as they're up 11. And here's a pass to Zion in the paint. Zion backing down. And he goes up with it. And did he count it? Yes, and 1. So Zion Williamson gets the bucket to fall, and he'll be at the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Can I be a moderator? No, not on your first time in, no. So 53-40 as Zion and 1 here for Zion Williamson. With 5:29 here to go in the second quarter as Jay Crowder was whistled for the foul, the blocking foul. All right, so Jay Crowder, is he checking out? So Brandon Ingram checks back in here for the Pelicans as Zion has 10 points, 2 boards, and he'll be at the line to try to complete the 3-point play. First free throws up and going to be good. I wish Zion can get more rebounds. That's one thing I wish he would do, because I think he could be a double-double machine if he can just crash the boards. So 54-40, Pelicans up by 14. Here comes the Heat down the floor. Over to Nunn, back over to Jones. Nunn tries a 3, going to be no good, and rebound goes over to the Pelicans. Pelicans bring the ball down the floor as Ingram in the front court. Ingram passes to Frank Jackson for 3, going to be no good. Rebound goes over to Miami. It's Frank Jackson, just it's like 4 on 5 when he plays, because he just doesn't play defense, can't score. So Heat now having the front court as Butler. This is a mismatch against Frank Jackson, and get the yes and 1. So Frank Jackson got whistled for the foul as Jimmy Butler. As I saw that coming a mile away. When Frank Jackson was covering Jimmy Butler, that was a mismatch and a half. What's up, Phil? How you doing, man? So Zion checks out for the remainder of the half. So Butler at the line, free throws up and good. So Jimmy Butler completes a 3-point play. So it's now 54-43. And Frank Jackson he's just a liability on the court. Can't score, can't play defense. That's why they desperately need J.J. Redick to come back. So Ingram in the front court here for New Orleans. Here's a spin, and here's a fadeaway shot blocked. And looks who's Miami will get it. So Heat gets the basketball as Jimmy Butler gets across the timeline over to Robinson. Back over to Nunn. Nunn drives, and this ball is going to be thrown away. It's going to stay with New Orleans. It's going to go to New Orleans, I should say. At least that's just the it is. Okay, it is Pelicans basketball. So Holiday has it in front court. Back over to Frank Jackson. Jackson drives, and here's a fadeaway from Frank, going to be no good. Rebound goes over to, back up to the Pelicans. As Lonzo Ball hands it off to Ingram. Back to Lonzo. Lonzo back to Ingram in the corner for 3, going to be good. So Brandon Ingram nails that shot from the corner. It's now 57-43. So Pelicans up by 14 here with 3:40 here to go in this second quarter. Here comes Bam, lays it up and in. So this is a big close of the quarter. The Pelicans been having problems closing quarters out. Holiday in the front court. Here's a shot off the glass and no good. But Holiday will go to the line to shoot 2, where he is 0 for 2 at the line tonight. So hopefully Holiday can make some free throws here, because he's not been good at the free throw line this season. For a guard, he's just not been good at the free throw line this season. And free throws up and no good. So Holiday misses the first free throw. So Holiday is now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. I'm streaming both days. And Holiday finally makes a free throw. So Drew Holiday finally makes a free throw. I'm streaming both Saturday and so Sunday. I'm doing the Lakers and the Clippers. Here's Kendrick Nunn for 3. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes over to New Orleans. So Pelicans in their front court. Tomorrow I'm doing whatever the ABC game is tomorrow. I forgot who's playing tomorrow on the ABC game. Here's Lonzo. Lonzo James at home. That's what I want to see from Lonzo Ball. Attack the basket, Lonzo. Get a high percentage shot. 60-45. 15-point lead here for New Orleans. It's Butler in the front court. Here's a fadeaway shot, going to be no good. And rebound goes over to the Pelicans. So Pelicans bring the ball down the floor. as Drew Holiday in the front court. And here's a shot by Holiday is good. And that's going to be a timeout Miami, yes. Yeah, it might be a good game because of Steph Curry being back. So that actually might be a good game because Steph Curry's back. So 62-45 with 2:35 here to go in the second quarter. As the Pelicans have a 17-point lead here, man, big lead here for the Pelicans, man. Yeah, the Pelicans are playing their game right now. I wish they did this. I wish they did this against the Timberwolves. That's the game that's really frustrating right now. Is when they lost the Timberwolves the other night when they just didn't play. They just didn't play it well. They didn't play at all in that game. They didn't play defense at all in that game, and they scored enough. They scored enough in that game to win that game. Couldn't hit free throws, but that was a frustrating game because they just came out lackadaisical in that game, and they deserved to lose against the Timberwolves on the night. So hopefully they play the T-Wolves Sunday again. Hopefully they can not lose that one. That one's on the road, though. Yeah, they needed that loss. It kind of, hopefully. I mean, I don't know. They just played bad. They played horrible in that Timberwolves game. It was frustrating to watch that game because they just they didn't play defense at all. It's like they thought they can just show up and win, and they got enough grown men on that team to know that they can't do that. Are you gonna go watch the San Diego? What time do they play, Brandon? Are they getting ready to play San Diego State? Hopefully it's later, so I can maybe watch that one. Are they playing now? Okay. So I'll probably miss it. Oh well. I was hoping they play a little bit later. Hey, what's up, Simpson? Yeah, Pelicans. The injuries have hurt. Injuries have hurt them this season. Of course, Zion was out, for half the season. Now J.J. Redick is out, so they had to stay healthy to make the playoffs. That's one thing they had to do was I think Zion has 11. I think Zion has 11 points, and Jackson Hayes has not checked in yet. I'm pretty sure Zion has 11 points because he made that free throw. So I'm pretty sure he has 11 points, and so I'm surprised that Jackson Hayes hasn't really checked in yet. All right, so 2:35 here to go in this second quarter. It's 62-45. Pelicans lead by 17 points. Yes, I am from Louisiana. So the Heat will bring the ball down the floor. There's a good little crowd settling in. Even though the Pelicans are 10 games under 500 and not very good at home. Here's Bam, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound goes over to the Pelicans as Frank Jackson brings the ball down the floor. He slows it up. Good move, Frank Jackson, to get the ball to Brandon Ingram. Ingram down the front court, back to Jackson. And Frank Jackson walked. So Frank Jackson is being a negative on the court as he can't score, can't defend. That's just one reason why they need J.J. Redick back. So Frank Jackson, man, I don't know. 62-45. Here comes the Heat down the floor. Is Jimmy Butler underneath the basket. Now walks it back out. Back over to Duncan Robinson. Gets it to Bam. Bam in the paint. And Bam goes up with it and scores. Yes, and one. So Bam gets the bucket to fall. And he'll be at the line to try to complete the three-point play. So it's 62-47. Man. They need to get man, I don't know. Not much you can do with JJ out. It's a 150 here to go in the second quarter. And it's a 15-point lead here for the Pelicans. So let's see if the Pelicans can close the quarter out strong. Because one of the problems they've had this season is closing out quarters. They just horrible closing out quarters. So I've got a coach's challenge as Alvin Gentry is challenging this foul, which I don't think I've seen many of these challenges get overturned. So we'll see if this one gets overturned. I mean, I think I can count on one hand how many times the foul has gotten changed. I don't think the referees like changing their calls. I think there's too many challenges now. The NFL they challenge pass interference. I think they should get rid of that next season. Instead, that was a farce. There's very little calls got changed with the pass interference call. So with the challenge in the NFL, I think that they should get rid of that. So too many challenges now. They should just stick with the calls on the court because usually they even out at the end. Usually the referees they make calls against each team that goes, it's kind of iffy. So I don't think this is. Well, I'm not going to say anything. As soon as I say it's not going to get overturned, it'll get overturned. So because you see his arms underneath there, I don't know. We'll see. So it's 62-47, man. As the Pelicans lead by 15, and they're reviewing a foul here that would give the Heat a chance at a 3-point play. So we'll see what transpires. And so, long look at it. What's up, Jared Williams? As your Nets, man. Your Nets are helping us out, man. Hey, your Nets are helping us out right now, man. Thank you for your Nets, man. I know that I saw they were beating the Spurs earlier. I don't know if they're still winning, but yeah. Tell the Nets thank you for helping us out so far. Hopefully we can do our end, uphold our end of the bargain. 62-47. This is a long. They're still looking at this. What's up, Jared Williams? All right, and a successful challenge. Wow, holy cow! Just like I said, I wasn't going to say anything because my luck. They would. Wow, they changed it. Wow. I didn't think that was going to come there, but they did. They changed it. So it's 62-45. It's going to be Pelicans basketball, so wait the points off. So 1:45 here to go in the second quarter. Back over to Ingram. Ingram now has it in their front court for New Orleans. Back over to Jackson, Frank Jackson. Here's a floater by Frank, no good. And there's a whistle and a foul. It's like Frank Jackson. Yeah, he broke his rib. He didn't know he broke his rib? I mean, look, I broke my ribs before. And let me tell you, you broke your ribs. If you've ever broken your ribs before, you know when you broke your ribs. Free throws up and going to be no good. But the Pelicans just horrible free throw shooting team. I don't know if they even practice free throws because it happened last year. It happened last season. I mean, how's this? I don't get that. Because broken ribs usually heal. I mean, but that's crazy. And next free throw's up and good. At least made one free throw. I'm telling you, I mean, I don't know how he didn't know that because I've broken my ribs before, and here's a basketball to be whose ball it's going to be Heat basketball. That's crazy that he didn't know. I mean, there's not much you can do about a broken rib, except just let it heal unless it's a compound fracture. And here's a whistle and a foul against New Orleans. Hey, he's playing with a broken rib. how can you run with a broken rib? I mean, I'm telling you, I broke my ribs before, man, and it hurts. It hurts when you laugh. It hurts when you cough, sneeze, get up out of bed. Free throws up in good. I mean, so if anybody's broken their ribs before, you know exactly how they. You just can't do anything, man. Free throws up in no good. So free throw is no good. Pelicans in the front court. Back over to Ingram. Ingram in the front court for New Orleans. And kicks back out to Josh Hart. Fakes at 3. Now drives. And stolen. Bad pass. I mean, wow. No foul call. Wow. And here's Jimmy Butler down the lane. And he lays up and in. As Pelicans 63-48. Pelicans with the ball. Back over to Hart. Hart fakes at 3. 16 on the shot clock. Under 1 to go here in this first half of action. So Ingram in the front court. 8 in the shot clock. Now in the paint. Kicks it back out to Hart. And, man, somebody's got to shoot the ball. Ingram has it, and he goes up with it, and no good. Rebound goes over to Miami. His Pelicans just don't want to shoot the ball. Here comes Butler down the floor, and he's fouled, and he'll go on to shoot too. Yeah, if your ribs are, no, mine really weren't broken that severely, and it hurt. It hurt when when you laugh, when you breathe, when you get out of bed. You have to get out of bed a different way. So free throws up and going to be good. I just can't imagine how he played with a broken rib. That's just, I mean, you can't run, man. You can't run. You can't laugh. You can't. I don't get it. Free throws up, and he must have had a high pain tolerance. So 63-50. Pelicans with the ball off the floor. Ingram now has it. Back over the ball. Lonzo for 3, going to be no good, and rebound goes over to Miami. Just like this. Here come the Heat down the floor, and there's a whistle and a foul against New Orleans. And the Pelicans not closing out the quarter out strong. Just like I said, they've been having problems closing out quarters, and once again, can't do it. So free throws up coming here. Is Frank Jackson just a black hole on the team? Free throws up and no good. Yeah, I've broken my ribs before, and I've broken my big toe. That's the only thing I've ever broken before. I think my big toe hurt the worst, honestly. When I broke my big toe, that really hurt. I fell down like a rock. I couldn't get up for like 10 minutes. Free throws up and good. So it's 63-51 as Pelicans. They got about a second and a half difference in the shot clock and the game clock. So 11-point lead here for New Orleans. 12-point lead. It's 63-51. Lonzo Ball has in the front court. Back to Ingram. 4 in the shot clock. Ingram drives. And here's a fadeaway shot. Going to be no good. But is there a foul? Yes. Wow. So Ingram got bailed out by the foul as Jones fouled him. So Ingram will be at the line shooting 2. Hopefully the Pelicans can make some free throws because they've been not very good at the line today. And Stanton, what does Stanton do? Did Stanton stub his toe again? Free throws up and good. I mean, Stanton's always hurt. That's one guy I don't get. Stanton is always hurt. I mean, he was hurt last year. He's just, I don't know what his problem is. So Ingram makes both free throws. Yeah, Stanton is never healthy. Here comes the inbounds pass, and here's a half-court shot going to be no good. And that's how the quarter win, I should say. So we're at halftime. It's 65-51. Pelicans up by 14 points here at halftime. So Pelicans up by 14. Man. Yeah, he's injury prone. He's always hurt. He was hurt last season. He was probably hurt the season before that. He's just, I don't know. I don't know. I think he could be a good player if he could ever stay healthy and play 140, 50 games. But, I mean, He's always hurt. Yeah, he's always hurt. I mean, so we're at halftime. So Pelicans up by 14 here at the halftime break, man. All right, man. Yeah, so yeah, Stan has a quad injury. How did he hurt that? I mean, yeah, Gary Sanchez. No, he had a point where he wasn't hitting the ball at all last season for the Yankees. He couldn't. I mean, he couldn't. He was batting like with 230. He was playing. I think he was batting below 230. I can't remember. As Wendy's has a breakfast baconator. So Wendy's now has breakfast, huh? Everybody has breakfast, breakfast, breakfast. Are you up for this? I guess I'll have to get me some Wendy's breakfast tomorrow and try it out. See what the whole hoopla is of the breakfast baconator. Crazy, man. So halftime, I'll be right back. We're at halftime, 65-51, 14-point lead here for the Pelicans here in this first half. Be right back. All right, I'm back. What's up, man? All right, so what's up? What's going on, peeps? Yeah, I guess all depends on who gets matched up in their bracket. San Diego State, yeah, they might get Elite Eight. It'd be interesting to see how the seeding goes this season. You might. I'm serious. I think we're going to see a bunch of madness this season. I think we might see a lot of upsets, especially in the first round. I think we might see a bunch of upsets in the March Madness this season. So. SmackDown's coming to New Orleans March 20th. You don't know that? SmackDown's coming to New Orleans March 20th. You think Rutgers will be a dark horse? Yeah, who do you think? So the Pelicans have, let's see, on their schedule upcoming. They got, of course, the Heat. Then they got the Timberwolves, the Kings, at the Jazz, at the Clippers. So it's a tough stretch there. You gotta win. You gotta win 3 or 4 there, man. You gotta win this one. You gotta win 4 out of 5. You gotta beat the Timberwolves, the Kings, the Jazz, and I don't know if you can beat the Clippers, but yeah, that's a stretch where, including this game, you gotta win 4 out of 5. To overcome this loss of this 4. We gotta win one of those games. Maybe 2 of them. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be tough for the Pelicans to make the playoffs, but we'll see. All right. I think Rutgers will be a dark horse. Rutgers is actually doing that good in college basketball this season. You know, their football team is pretty much garbage. But I didn't know Rutgers was doing that well in the Big Ten. All right, so got something here. Let's give me. Rutgers to be a dark horse, huh? Yeah, I don't know if how would Duke. I think Duke would do better than people think. I think Duke might get to the Elite Eight, maybe. I guess all depends on how the bracket, how the bracket works out and what their seeding, of course, their seeding is. Yeah, but you'll be kind of curious. I'm curious about March Madness, probably for the first time in a long time, to see how all the matchups. Like I said, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be exciting. Okay, all right, Jared. All right, so halftime there's the steamboat Natchez going across the Mississippi River. Don't know if that's live or not, but it's probably not. It's probably a tape. All right. So KFC, the bucket chart is Zion is 5 for 5 from the field. He has 11 points in 15 minutes. So hopefully Zion can continue his 20-point streak. All right, so we're going to go to a commercial break, and once we get back, I assume that third quarter will be getting underway here. So I'll change it to 3. I think there we go. So I'm pretty sure once we come back from commercial break, we'll be it'll be third quarter action upcoming here for the Pelicans and the Heat. So all right. All right. All right, so going to get back to action here in this second half shortly, as hopefully the Pelicans can get this victory because they desperately need it. And hopefully Frank Jackson can do something because when he comes in off the bench, because without J.J. Redick, the Pelicans are missing 15 points from him, missing leadership from him. What's up? Jared's back. So that's one thing that they really miss from J.J. Redick, I think, is leadership and his 15 points. As I know JJ can hit those 3-pointers, and they desperately need that. Hopefully he can come back soon. So, but I don't know. All right, so we got going on tomorrow. I might do a college game tomorrow, something like that. Who's playing tomorrow? Anybody worthwhile playing tomorrow? Let's see. College basketball tomorrow. Not many. Not many teams playing. It's worth a damn. Looks like. I think there's no ranked matchups really. Although Seton Hall and Creighton play. Could do that one at 1:30. That's on Fox. Okay. Might try to do that one. Seton Hall and Creighton. Then you got Louisville and Virginia. They play at 3 o'clock Central. All right, so. Oh, we got the XFL too tomorrow, huh? Gotta find out when XFL, the Dragons and the Roughnecks tomorrow at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Eastern. Then the Guardians and the Renegades play at 5 Eastern. So that's on Fox. We got the XFL tomorrow. All right, so get ready to get underway here. Is this third quarter about to get underway as Pelicans will get the ball first. As Lonzo Ball has it in the front court here for New Orleans. Here comes Zion in the paint, and it's a whistle on a foul against Miami. Yeah, the game is finally back. Finally. Seemed like a long 12 minutes there. Seemed like a long 12 minutes there. So it's 65-51. Pelicans had the ball again off the inbounds pass. Back over. That's a 3-pointer from Lonzo Ball. Is good. What's up, Felipe? What's going on, man? So it's 68-51 51 as Lonzo Ball hits that three-pointer. As I hate this split screen where they interviewing the coach and and they showing the game. Here's a drive to the bucket off Bam, and he's no good. But he'll be going to the line to shoot too. I mean, you can still play the audio of the interview, not show. I mean, there's no reason to show that. Just show the game. I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you're doing well. So Heat will get the ball inbounded. With 12 on the shot clock, hands the ball to Duncan Robinson. And back over to Bam. Bam in the paint. Hands the ball off to Robinson for three. Going to be no good. And rebound goes over to the Pelicans as Zion Williamson will bring the ball down the floor. Hands it off to Lonzo. Lonzo gets over to Ingram. Ingram fakes a three. Back to Lonzo Ball. And we got 13 on the shot clock. Now pass to Zion in the paint. He kicks it back out. They're going to pass the ball around in the corner to Holiday in the corner for three. It's no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Miami. So last touch by Miami. It'll be Pelicans basketball with 10:53 here to go in the third quarter. And here comes a inbound pass to Holiday. 10 on the shot clock. Holiday back to Ingram. Ingram 6 on the shot clock. And here's a pass to Favors. Favors misses the point-blank shot. No good. Rebound goes over to Miami. So Heat will bring the ball down the floor as Bam now has it in the front court. 16 on the shot clock back to Robinson. Robinson goes up for three. Good. So Duncan Robinson nails that three-pointer. It's now 68-54. Ingram in the front court here for the Pelicans. Get the ball to Favors. Back over to Ingram. Ingram hits almost stolen. They get it back. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday in the paint. And back to Ingram in the corner for three. Going to be no good. Rebound goes over to Miami. That was not a good possession there by the Pelicans. So here comes the Heat down the floor. It's Kendrick Nunn over to Butler. 15 on the shot clock. Back over to Robinson. Hands off to Butler. Butler jams it home. So Pelicans not playing particularly well to start this quarter off. It's 68-56 as Butler has 19 points. Ingram in the front court. And here's a mid-range shot, no good. Derek Favors gets to put back, no good, and lost the ball out of bounds. I don't know how Derek Favors didn't go up strong on that and put it home. So Pelicans are 1 out of 7 from the field this quarter. Heat are 2 out of 3. So Butler in the front court. And it's a 12-point lead here for New Orleans. Butler in the paint and takes a strong good hole off the glass, no good, and gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. And timeout New Orleans. So Pelicans not playing well to start this quarter off. Not surprising because they do that from time to time. They come out at halftime looking like they're still in the locker room. So it's 68-58 timeout New Orleans. I think it's going to be the Clippers and the Bucks, but that's my prediction is the Clippers and the Bucks. So the Bucks got a big game tonight against the Lakers. So it's down to a 10-point game here, 68-50. Of course, the Pelicans come out. They just come out. Sometimes they come out in the second half and it's like they're still in the locker room, and it's like I don't know what they do. They come back out and it's like. Man. All right, so hopefully the Pelicans can get back to playing how they played in the first half. But, man. So we'll see, though. So it's 68-58. Pelicans up by 10 as they just had to call a timeout because they just not playing well here to start this third quarter. As the Heat have come out a little more passion. Pelicans can't shoot. And so they did a horrible job getting that defensive rebound on that last missed shot by Jimmy Butler. So Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull Zero. Red Bull sugar-free. Sugar-free Red Bull. I thought people wanted this sugar in it to keep them awake. To give them a pep in their step. People like the sugar in it, but guess not. All right, so coming back from action here, it's 68-58. Pelicans lead by 10. All right. All right, so coming back to action, Zion Williamson has 11 points so far. Tonight, so hopefully they need to continue to feed Zion, let him get his 25 points. That's one thing I think the Pelicans have not really done is give him the ball that much this game. So Zion has had 13 consecutive games with 20 or more points. That's fifth right now in active longer streaks. The Thunder are crushing the Knicks. Well, that's it's not surprising, huh? So Pelicans have in the front court, and there's a whistle and it's like something got dropped on the court there. So Pelicans will have to get the ball inbounded again. Yeah, that's surprising. Although the Knicks did beat the Rockets, huh? Which was surprising. So Lonzo Ball in the front court gets the ball to Derek Favors, back to Holiday. Back to Lonzo. Lonzo here passes to Zion. Now they're going to be hot potato with the basketball. Back to Holiday for three. Going to be good. So Drew Holiday nails that three-pointer, and the Pelicans go back up by 13, 71-58. Holiday has 14 points, 5 boards, and 4 assists. So here comes the Heat down the floor. Jimmy Butler gets it back over to Nunn, over to Robinson. Robinson, long three-pointer, going to be no good, and rebound will go over to the Pelicans. So Pelicans will bring the ball down the floor. It's Ingram in the front court. Ingram, here's a floater, going to be no good. Zion gets the rebound, puts it up, and they're going to count it. Yes. So Zion got fouled. So Zion Williamson got fouled, made the bucket. So it's 73-58. So Pelicans coming out of this timeout with a little more little pep in their step. Free throws up, and going to be good. So a little 6-0 run here, 74-58. As Pelicans have 15 second chance points to Miami's 6. As Butler in the front court here for the Heat. Here's a three-pointer from Nunn, going to be no good. Rebound goes over to the Pelicans as Lonzo Ball gets a defensive rebound. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Back over to Ingram. 16 on the shot clock. Now 10 on the shot clock. Ingram back over to Holiday in the corner for 3. Good. So Drew Holiday nails that three-pointer from the corner, and the Pelicans are on a 9-0 run. It's now 77-58. Here comes the Heat down the floor as Butler passes to Bam over to Nunn. 15 on shot clock. Nunn has it. Here's a mid-range shot from Nunn, going to be no good. And rebound goes over to the Pelicans. So Lonzo Ball brings the ball down the floor. And let's get a high percentage shot. Here comes Zion, misses the layup, and rebound will go over to the Heat. Here come the Heat down the floor, and this is going to be an easy, was going to be an easy layup. But Holiday fouls Jones, and Jones will be at the line shooting 2. Man. So Jones will be at the line shooting 2 free throws here with 77-58. Pelicans up by, they might take a look at this to see if this was a flagrant foul, or intentional foul, like how they like to do that now. So, because he really wasn't playing the ball. So, all right, so they are going to look at this. So 77-58, 7:22 here to go in the third quarter, and I think this is going to be a flagrant foul against Drew Holiday. I think this will be a flagrant foul because he really wasn't playing the ball. He's kind of pulled him down a little bit. So. All right, so. All right, so we are in a little commercial, not commercial break, but we're in a little break in the actions. They're reviewing this play to see if this was a flagrant foul. I think it's going to be a flagrant foul because he wasn't playing the ball. So, years ago they would just call this a hard foul and move on. But I think there's going to be 2 free throws and then the ball for Miami. So we got 7:22 here to go in the third quarter. It's 77-58 as the Pelicans up by 19 points. But the Heat will be at the line shooting free throws here. And it is a flagrant 1 foul, which I kind of figured it would be. So Jones at the line shooting 2, and then the Heat will get the ball. First one's up and no good. So first free throw is no good, and Jones will have another one coming here. And next free throw from Jones is up and good, makes that one. So it's 77-59, and the Heat will get the ball inbounded from the side here. So he get it in back to Butler. Butler now has it for the Heat with 20 on the shot clock. 7:18 here to go in this third quarter. Butler drives and going to be lost out of bounds, but was last touched by New Orleans. So it was last touched by New Orleans, so it's going to stay with Miami. Last touched by Brandon Ingram, actually. So here comes the inbounds pass from Duncan Robinson for 3, no good. Rebound goes over to the Pelicans as here comes Ingram down the floor. Ingram gets blocked. Good defense there by Miami. Here comes Goran Dragic, and off the glass ain't in. So now 77-61. Here comes Zion, and he lost the ball. Here comes the Heat down the floor. And passing the corner, Robinson. Now back up to Jones for 3. Going to be no good, and rebound will go over to New Orleans as Derek Favors got fouled as Jones tried to go over the back. So it'll be Pelicans basketball with 6:42 here to go in the third quarter. It's 77-61. So Iguodala will check in the game here for Miami as Derek Jones has 5 points, 4 fouls, so he will check out. So Lonzo Ball in the front court over to Holiday. Holiday and kicks back out to Ingram in the corner. 13 on the shot clock. Ingram drives and jams it home. So Brandon Ingram jams that ball home. It's now 79-61 as Miami has in the front court. Butler 15 on the shot clock, 6:15 to go in the third. Jimmy Butler drives, and he's fouled. So Jimmy Butler takes a strong to the hole, and he is fouled, so he'll be at the line shooting 2. All right, so buckets Butler at the line, free throws up, and going to be good. So Butler makes the first one, so it's 79-62. So Butler will have another free throw coming up here. And next free throw from Butler is going to be good, makes them both. So it's now 79-63, a 16-point lead here for the Pelicans with 6:10 to go in the third. Back over to Ingram. Ingram back over to Holiday. Holiday fakes a 3, now drives in the paint and lays the layup, is no good. And rebound goes over to Miami. So Dragic brings the ball down the floor here for the Heat. Back over to Butler. Butler in the paint, and Butler kicks back out to Iguodala for 3, and that's going to be no good. Rebound goes over to the Pelicans. So the Pelicans are bringing the ball down the floor as Lonzo Ball has it in the front court. Back over to Ingram with 16 on the shot clock, 5:38 here to go in the third quarter. So Ingram now has it. Straightaway 3 for Brandon, going to be no good. Rebound will go over to Miami. Iguodala, I'm sorry, that's Bam with a jam. So Bam puts a two-handed jam home. It's now 79-65 with 5:19 here to go in this third quarter. Ingram in the front court. Back over to Holiday. Holiday gets the ball inside to Zion, gets knocked away. He's going to stay with New Orleans with 12 on the shot clock. So 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be 12 on the shot clock at 79-65, 14-point lead here for the Pelicans as Josh Hart will check in, as Zion will trot out. All right, so Lonzo Ball gets it off the inbounds. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Lonzo and goes up with it off the glass. No good. Tip in, no good. Rebound goes over to Miami. As Jimmy Butler brings the ball down the floor, now hands off to Dragic. Dragic tries to get inside to Jimmy Butler, stolen by Holiday. Holiday almost throws it away. They get it back. Back over to Melly, over to Ingram. Ingram in the paint, and back over to Holiday. And there's going to be a charge. That's going to be a charge against Brandon Ingram. So another turnover for the Pelicans as Ingram was out of control and knocked down Dragic. So 79-65 with 4:38 here to go in this third quarter as the Pelicans looks like Etuan Moore is going to check. And what's up, Brandon? The Buck is back. So Butler in the front court here for the Heat. Butler drives and goes up with it and no good. Tip in, no good. They get the offensive rebound. And back over to Robinson for 3. It's going to be no good again. And Melly gets the defensive rebound for the Pelicans. Hands it off to Holiday. Holiday in the front court. And back over to Melly. Melly gets it to Lonzo Ball with 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here comes Holiday. Holiday off the come on, Drew. What are you doing there? Turnover. Here comes the Heat down the floor. It's Dragic in the paint. And off the glass, no good, but he's fouled. So Pelicans having a little stretch here where they just cannot play basketball. Luckily, the Heat aren't cutting to this lead. So it's 79-65, and Goran Dragic will be at the line shooting 2 free throws here. We got a timeout on the floor with 3:58 to go in the third. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Bucks and the Clippers. That's what I think it's going to be in the finals. I said Bucks Clippers, so that's what I said earlier on. So we are in a commercial break now. So, man. So the Pelicans they go through stretches where they just cannot make a shot. It turned the ball over. So. Man, all right. So. All right, so. La. So we're getting third quarter getting winding down here, so won't be long. We'll be in the money quarter, be in the fourth quarter. Won't be long. Bucks and the Clippers. That's what I have, man. That's what I have. We got 15 people in the house, guys. Thank you very much for popping on in. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Because I'll be doing the Warriors game tomorrow. They're playing the Sixers tomorrow. So I think it's at the Sixers, huh? Gotta scroll back up. All right. Yeah, Sixers and the Warriors tomorrow. And then they got the with the Lakers and the Clippers on Sunday. Another big game. So two big games coming up here on this channel as because of course the Steph Curry's back. So Steph Curry's back. So they're going to win some games late in this season. The Warriors will with him in the lineup. So it's 79-65, 14-point lead here for the Pelicans. As we got just under 4 to go here in this third quarter. A little under 4 to go here in this third quarter. So all right, so here we go. As Goran Dragic will be at the line here to shoot some free throws here for Miami. So Dragic at the line. All right, so first free throw from Dragic is up and going to be good. Dragic makes the first one, so it's 79-66. Wingstop, where Flavor gets his wings. Next free throw's up and going to be no good. Rebound will go over to Miami. I'm sorry, to the Pelicans, excuse me. As the Pelicans get the rebound over to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball hands to Antoine Moore back to Melly. Melly in the corner for three. Going to be no good. Rebound goes over to the Heat. So Melly not playing well tonight. So Jimmy Butler in the front court. Another whistle and a foul. This is against the Pelicans. Jimmy Butler. What's up, Sports Reaction? What's going on, man? There's I saw y'all were getting beat earlier to the Nets. So, man. So Jimmy Butler was fouled by Josh Hart. So more free throws upcoming here for the Heat as they are in the bonus. So 3:38 here to go in this third quarter, and Miami's in the bonus. Free throws up and going to be good. So it's 79-67 as Frank Jackson will check in the game. Hopefully Frank Jackson can do something in the second half, because the first half he was just a black hole out there. Next free throw is up and going to be good. Frank Jackson couldn't make a shot, couldn't play defense. It's like 4-on-5. So a 7-0 run here by Miami has cut this down to an 11-point game. So Frank Jackson in the front court over to Josh Hart for three. Going to be no good. And the Pelicans they're going one and done. They do one shot, they miss it. Here comes Dragic down the paint, and no good. Rebound goes over to Frank Jackson. Here come the Pelicans down the floor over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Melly. Melly for three, and good. So Melly nails that three-pointer, and it's now 82-68 with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. As Melly needed that shot to fall because he's having a rough night. So Dragic in the front court back over to Iguodala. Iguodala gets the ball inside the Dragic, and Dragic lays it up and in. How can a guard get that open underneath the bucket and lay it up and in? So it's 82-70, 12-point lead here for the Pelicans. As Lonzo, here's a mid-range shot, no good. And rebound goes over to the Heat. It's the Pelicans. They just one and done. One shot, that's it. Here's a pass to Iguodala, lays up and in. And this game is starting to turn a little bit. So it's a 10-point game. So it's 82-72. Here come the Pelicans down the floor as Melly fakes a three, and he's fouled. So Melly gets fouled by Bam, so I don't think the Pelicans are nowhere near the bonus yet. So 2:18 here to go in the third quarter, and the Pelicans will take the ball out on the side. Man, so he's looking okay. He only has like 11 points. He's looking okay. They really haven't gone that much. As much as I think they should have. Here comes Antoine Moore and lost it. Here comes the Miami down the floor as they can cut this under single digits, and Iguodala misses the layup, and Pelicans get the rebound. So Antoine Moore in the front court over to Lonzo Ball. 82-72, got 2 to go here in this third quarter. Back over to Josh Hart. Hart drives and off the glass, and yes. No foul call there, but Josh Hart got the bucket to fall. It's now 84-72 as Hart has 14 points and 10 boards. So a double-double for Josh Hart. Jimmy Butler gets the ball inside to Iguodala. Iguodala, easy two-handed jam for Andre Iguodala. It's now 84-74. So Pelicans bring the ball down the floor as Josh Hart over to Lonzo Ball. Ball has it, and back over to Hart. Hart gets it to Moore with 8 in the shot clock. 1:19 to go in the quarter. Back to Melly. And somebody's got to go up. The shot clock going down. Here's a three-pointer from Lonzo Ball. No good, but the tip in. Are they going to wave it off? They're going to wave the tip in off? Wow. So Melly tipped the ball in, so they're going to wave it off. So it's 84-74. Wow. That's crazy. I don't that should have been continuation. So Melly at the line shooting 2 free throws. First one's up and good. That should have been a 3-point play there. So Melly got the tip in after getting fouled, but they said no continuation. Free throws up and good, makes them both. So at least he made both his free throws. So it's 86-74 with 1:10 to go here in this third quarter. The Pelicans outscoring the bench 30-21. So Pelicans lead that category. Here comes Dragic and off the glass and no good. Rebound goes over to the Pelicans. And Etwan Moore over to Lonzo Ball. Ball back to Hart. Hart now has it in the paint, off the glass and blocked. Here come the Heat down the floor as Jimmy Butler has it for Miami. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds and it's going to stay with Miami. Man. So 86-74. We got 48.5 to go here in the third quarter. Here's the inbounds pass to Butler. Butler goes off the glass, no good. And who's going to save it? It's going to be the Pelicans will save it. Frank Jackson will bring the ball down the floor, 20 the shot clock. Back over to Lonzo Ball. Ball back to Melly. Melly back to Jackson. Jackson for 3, going to be good. So Frank Jackson nails that three-pointer from straight away. It's now 89-74. And we have 27 ticks on the clock here in the third quarter. Back over to Olynyk. 15 on the shot clock. Olynyk hands off to Dragic. Almost lost it. Gets it back. 9 on the shot clock. Dragic gets it back over to Butler. Butler drives and going to be blocked, and the Pelicans get it. So 9 seconds to go here in the quarter. Back over to Josh Hart. Over to Melly. Melly in the corner. Somebody's got to shoot it, and Melly has it, and they're not going to get a shot off. Well, they do get a shot off, but it's no good. Man, that was crazy. The Pelicans should have. That was a crazy end of the quarter, as they should have got a better shot than that. So we'll go to the fourth. It's 89-74. Pelicans up by 15 points. So the Pelicans, lead had got down to 10, and they now push it back to 15. So we'll go to the fourth quarter. It's 89-74. The Pelicans are 12 minutes away of getting a big victory. They need this victory big time over this to have any kind of chance to get to the playoffs. Because the Spurs lost tonight. I think the Grizzlies lost tonight. Not sure about Portland, but this is a game that the Pelicans have to win tonight if they want any chance of making the playoffs. So 89-74, as we're going to be going to the fourth quarter. So we're going to be seeing Zion Williamson come back in the game. So hopefully they can. He only has 11 points tonight, so they really haven't gotten the ball as much as they have the last since he's come back from injury. So interesting to see how they play him in the fourth quarter. So I think they need to give Zion the ball more. Even though about 15, I think they still need to get the ball to Zion. Let him take over in the fourth quarter. All right, so. All right, guys. So we're gonna get ready to get to this fourth quarter. Underway is Miami will be getting the ball first here to start this fourth quarter because they got the opening tip, of course, to start the game. So All right. All right, so getting back to action here as fourth quarter getting ready to get underway as Pelicans lead 89-74 here over the Miami Heat from New Orleans, or New Orleans, Louisiana, from the Smoothie King Center. So, all right, so here we go as fourth quarter getting ready to get underway as Miami will start the quarter off with the ball. So the stats of the Pelicans shooting 43% at the three quarters. Miami shooting 41. Miami's only 4 out of 24 from downtown. Pelicans are 12 out of 32. Free throws, Miami's out shooting them 18 out of 27 to 13 out of 18. Rebounds, Pelicans out rebounding them 44 to 33. Points in the paint is 40 to 34 in the Heat's favor, and second chance points is 17 to 6 in the Pelicans' favor. So, all right, so the Heat will get the ball first here to start this fourth quarter as Iguodala gets the ball inside to Olynyk. Olynyk trying to get the ball inside to Solomon Hill. Can't. 12 on the shot clock. 11. We just started this fourth quarter, so they've got 11:43 to go. Back to Solomon Hill. Hill back over to Dragic. 3 in the shot clock. Dragic goes up for a three-pointer. That's no good, but Olynyk's there for the rebound, but knocked away as Josh Hart gets it stolen back. Back over to Robinson. Robinson for 3 from Miami. Going to be good. So just like that, man. As Josh Hart wasn't looking alive there. So Duncan Robinson pushes, gets the lead down to 12. Here's Zion Williamson driving to the bucket. He's fouled. Sorry about that. So Zion is drove to the bucket. He's fouled. And let's see if they call this. It will be free throws upcoming here for Zion Williamson. So 11:13 to go here in the fourth quarter, and Zion at the line shooting 2. First one's up and going to be good. So it's 90-77 as Kelly Olynyk checks out of the game for Miami. Next free throw from Zion is up and no good. Rebound goes over to the Heat. So Heat will bring the ball to the floor. It's 90-77 as Dragic in the front court over to Duncan Robinson. Back over to Dragic with 12 on the shot clock. Hands the ball off to Bam. Bam will take it and jam it home. So Bam jams it home. It's now 90-79, 11-point game. This game is not over yet as Bam has 9 points, 8 boards here for Miami. So Holiday in the front court for New Orleans. Back over to Melly. Melly hands it off to Frank Jackson. Jackson drives and lost the ball. And what they're going to call a last touch by looks like Miami. So it's going to stay with the Pelicans. So Pelicans will inbound it underneath their. What they call it a foul? Never mind. Wow. Foul. Free throw is up from Frank Jackson, up and no good. No, I did not hear that, Dark Demonic. I did not hear that. He got rushed and no, I did not hear that, and I did not see anything pop up on ESPN. And free throws up and good. So Frank Jackson makes 1 out of 2 free throws. It's now 91-79. So a 12-point game here as Pelicans lead by 12. So Heat in the front court. Here comes Bam, and back over to Hill, and there's a whistle and a foul against Melly. Yeah, wow. It was the head coach? It was the head coach that got rushed to the ER? All right, so 10:29 here to go in this fourth quarter as the Heat will get it inbounded. And they do to Bam. So Bam now has it with 13 on the shot clock over to Solomon Hill. Solomon Hill for 3, going to be no good, and rebound will go over to the Pelicans. So Pelicans will bring the ball down the floor. It's Frank Jackson over to Josh Hart. Hart has in their front court. Back over to Melly. Melly hands it to Jackson. Jackson drives, and now they're going to pass the ball around and back to Melly. Melly down in the shot clock, back to Holiday. Holiday finds Zion. Zion will jam it home. Man. So Zion Williamson jams it home. It's now 93-79 79 as Zion now has 17 points on the night. And this ball is going to be the turnover. The turnover, so it's going to be Pelicans basketball. So Zion has 17 points, almost 20. Hopefully he's okay. Here comes Holiday down the floor. Here's a shot in the paint, going to be no good. And rebound goes over to the Heat. As Zion almost got it. As I can't believe Holly missed that point-blank range shot. So Dragic in the front court with 9:25 here to go in the fourth quarter. Dragic drives and off the glass and in. Jeez. So 93-81, 12-point game. Holiday in the front court here for New Orleans. Back over to Frank Jackson. 13 on the shot clock. Back over to Melly. Melly hands it to Frank Jackson. 8 in the shot clock. Jackson drives, and here's the tip in no good. And as soon as we get the rebound, it's going to be Miami. So Miami gets the rebound. Here comes the Heat down the floor. And it's back over to Dragic. Dragic from the free throw line can be no good, but there's a whistle and a foul before that. So it's against the Pelicans as Frank Jackson was whistled for the foul. He was feeling ill. What's up, Coach, over there on Sportscaster? So both teams have 4 timeouts left. All right, so Miami will get the ball inbounded, and they get to Dragic. So 15 on the shot clock, 8:46 here to go in the game as Heat have the ball. As trying to maybe make this a single-digit game. Here's Dragic in the paint, and here's a fadeaway shot going to be no good. Rebound will go over to New Orleans as the Pelicans bring the ball down the floor. Back to Holiday. 16 on the shot clock. Holiday now has it for the Pelicans, and he drives and kicks it back out to Josh Hart. Back to Melly, and somebody's got to shoot the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Back to Holiday. Holiday, here's a shot from the corner from Drew Holiday. Be no good. Rebound will go over to Miami. So the Heat will bring the ball down the floor. As Bam now has it for Miami, and he drives and lost the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Pelicans basketball. So we got 7 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the game. It's 93-81. Pelicans still lead by 12, but they got to get the ball to Zion. Indecisiveness shooting the ball by the Pelicans last few times down the floor. Back over to Ingram. Ingram now has a 15 on the shot clock. Hands the ball off to Zion. Zion in the paint, lost the ball. And that's one thing he's clumsy with the basketball. And here comes a stolen. Pelicans steal it right back. Holiday back over to Ingram. Ingram to Melly. Melly in the corner for 3. And that's going to be no good, but Zion gets the rebound. And there's a whistle and a foul underneath against Miami. As Solomon Hill was whistled for the foul. So the Pelicans will inbound it here from the side. As neither team is over the limit yet. As Jimmy Butler will check back in here for the Heat. So 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the game. Pelicans up by 12, and they get it inbounded Ingram. So 13 on the shot clock. Ingram now has it and drives to the bucket, and off it gets blocked. Nice defense there by Miami. Here comes the Heat down the floor as Butler now has it. 18 on the shot clock, 7:20 to go in the game. Butler in the front court. Butler drives and kicks it back out to Robinson. Back over to Bam. 7 on the shot clock. Bam has it at the top of the key. Now takes it to the paint, off the glass, and no good, but he's fouled. As Brandon Ingram was whistled for the foul, so the Heat will be at the line shooting 2. So we got 7:07 to go as the Pelicans just they're in a little lull right now where they just not playing defense, not playing offense. This game is not over as Ingram has 7 points and 5 fouls. So Ingram's not had a great day. So here comes Robinson off the inbounds pass and good. Is that a 3-point? That was a 3-pointer. So this lead is down to 9. It's 93-84. As the Pelicans bring the ball down the floor. Back over to Melly. Melly hands it off to Holiday. Holiday has it with 6:48 to go in the game. Holiday back to Hart. Hart for three, going to be in and out, no good. And Pelicans they're just one and done right now on the shots. Here comes Iguodala, drives to the bucket, and good. Man, so just like that, this game is down to a 7-point game. It's 93-86 as the Pelicans bring the ball down the floor, back over to Zion. It's a bad pass, out of bounds. So bad pass, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Miami's basketball. So we got 6:23 here to go in the game. It's 93-86 as Pelicans starting to, not play well. That's what that's just been their MO all season. Is crunch time. Is they don't make the plays in crunch time. They're one of the worst teams in the league in crunch time. So and right now they're proving that stat to be true. So. All right, so we're in a commercial break as the Heat starting to chip away at this lead. It's only a 7-point lead. Excuse me. So. All right, so still the commercial break here, as not much time left to go in this game. So we'll see if how this game will end up. If you haven't done so, make sure you've got like 20 people in the house. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. So it's 93-86. Pelicans, they've led majority of the game, but Miami's starting to chip away at this lead here in the fourth, as we're down to a 7-point game here. As Brandon Ingram is on the bench with 5 fouls. He only has 7 points. He has 5 fouls. Ingram has not played well tonight, and they just don't want to give the ball to Zion late in the game. They just want to keep shooting 3-pointers and going one and done, and that's giving Miami an opportunity to come back in this game. So Pelicans going to have to do something different here in this last 6 minutes. They've done the first 6 minutes, but that's just been their problem this season. Is they just do not know how to how to close out games. They're one of the worst teams in the league closing out games. So we'll see how this game ends up as we get ready to get back from commercial break. So Pelicans had called a timeout after Miami's on a 7-0 run here. It's 93-86. Pelicans only up by 7 points right now. All right, so getting back to action here, guys. And like I said, we've got 25 people in the house. Thank you guys very much for popping on in. As this game is probably going to be down to the wire. So we got 6:23 to go. As we'll see, as Josh Hart has 14 points, 11 boards tonight. As he's been one of the bright spots for the Pelicans tonight. All right, so it's Miami Heat basketball. So Heat have it in the front court. Hands off to Robinson. Robinson for three, going to be good. So Duncan Robinson makes that 3-pointer, and it's now down to a 4-point game. It's 93-89. As Heat are 6 out of 10 from the field this quarter. Pelicans 1 out of 8. Melly has it for the Pelicans. Back over to Holiday. Holiday in the front court. And back to Melly. Melly for three. That's going to be an air ball. And it's going to be Heat basketball. So Heat will bring the ball down the floor with 5:45 here to go in this fourth quarter. Hand the ball to Robinson, over to Hill. Back over to Hill. And ball's going to be poked away, stolen by the Pelicans. As Zion has it now, and Zion will lay it off the glass. No good, but Lonzo's there for the putback, and is. So Lonzo's there for the putback, and Pelicans finally get a point. Thank you for, hey, what's up, Chloe Wright? Thank you for the kind words. So Lonzo has 13 points. So it's 95-89. Heat in the front court. As a whistle and a foul against Lonzo. Wow. So Lonzo Ball got whistled for the foul. As Pelicans they just not playing good basketball here in the fourth quarter. As like I said, they are just one of the worst teams in the league in crunch time. So 5:15 to go in the fourth, as the Heat will get it inbounded over to Bam. 10 the shot clock over to Butler. So Jimmy Buckets has it in the paint, and back over to Iguodala. 4 in the shot clock. He's a long 2-pointer from Iguodala is good. It's a long 2-pointer from Iguodala is good. It's back down to a 4-point game. Iguodala has 10 points and 7 boards. So Melly gets the ball over to back to Lonzo, 12 on the shot clock. Lonzo goes up with it and scores. Man, Lonzo makes a jump shot. Wow. So 4:44 to go in here in the game and timeout Miami. Man, Lonzo Ball made a jump shot. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Lonzo Ball makes a jump shot. Man. So 97-91, and we have a timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go here, to be exact, in this fourth quarter. And the Pelicans are up 6. And it's going to be Miami's basketball when we come back. Be right back. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back here. We're in the fourth quarter. All right, so what's up? Let's go. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. So, fourth quarter, 6-point lead here for the Pelicans, as they can't afford to lose this game and have any kind of chance to make the playoffs. So, it's a big game for the Pelicans for their playoff lives. They have to win this game to have a chance. Not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but I'm saying if they lose this game, I mean, they would have lost. They've lost 4 of the last 5, so they can't lose 5 or 6. And plus, the game that they've been winning for a majority of the game, they got to close this game out. But Brandon Ingram's going to have to do something besides foul and get blocked at the rim. As Ingram has not played well tonight at all. He only has 7 points and 5 fouls. So, and Zion has 17 points, but they won't get him the ball. They just won't give Zion the basketball here late in the game. So it looks like his 20-point streak might come to to an end here. So we'll see. Because excuse me. Interesting to see how they stagger his minutes here in this fourth quarter, because he started the game and started the quarter, should say. But usually he doesn't play the whole fourth quarter. So 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go. As we're going to come back to action here, it's 97-91, Pelicans up by 6. But it's going to be Miami's basketball. All right, so Miami has it as Jimmy Butler brings the ball down the floor. Butler now has in the front court here for Miami. 15 on the shot clock, back over to Bam. Bam has it to Solomon Hill. Hill drives and gets it back to Bam. 7 on the shot clock. Bam goes up with it and going to be no good, and rebound will go over to Miami. So long offensive rebound goes over back to Miami. Solomon Hill for 3, and it's going to be good. Knew that guy was going to make a damn shot. He couldn't make crap when he was with us. So Solomon Hill nails that three-pointer. It's now 97-94. 4 minutes to go in the game. And ball's almost stolen. They get it back. Ingram now has it, and he lost it. Ingram lost it. Here comes the Heat down the floor. Back over to Jones. Lays up and in. And the Heat are down by 1. 97-96. As the Pelicans, it's a 17-4 run by Miami here in this fourth quarter. As Pelicans just playing horrible. So Hart in the front court here for New Orleans. He's a long three-pointer, going to be good. As I don't like that shot there, but I know it fell. But that wasn't a very high percent. That wasn't a very good high percentage shot. So 196, another timeout on the floor with 3:32 here to go in the fourth. I know that shot fell, but I don't like that shot because that was a not a very high percentage shot. But it fell, but that's all that counts. So it's 196, and we have a timeout on the floor with 3:32 here to go in this fourth quarter. So another timeout, man. So Josh Hart has 17 points and 12 boards. Yeah, Hart's played well tonight. I just think the Pelicans should have gotten a more high percentage shot, but hey, the shot fell, so I'm not going to complain too much about a shot that's made, but I still think the Pelicans need to get the ball inside. I mean, they haven't. They got to get the ball inside to Zion and stuff like that. They need to be physical in this game. One thing they're not really been physical in this game. So it's 196 as the Heat will have possession now. A little over 3 minutes to go in the game. So around the league, we have the Nets beating the Spurs. The Grizzlies losing to the Mavericks. And right now, the Suns are beating the Trailblazers. So 196, Pelicans up by 4. 3:32 here to go in the fourth. And Zion back on the floor. So Heat will bring the ball down the floor. 20 on the shot clock. As Jimmy Butler has it here for Miami. Butler now brings it up the floor and kicks it back out to Jones for three. Going to be no good. And rebound will be controlled by Miami as they get the offensive board. Back to Robinson for three. Going to be good. And timeout New Orleans. As the Pelicans can't get the defensive rebound, it's 100-99. Back to a 1-point game here with 3:12 to go as the coaches are taking the hot potato timeout here. You call timeout, I call timeout, blah, blah, blah. So 199 our score as we are late here in this fourth quarter, man. So the Pelicans are choking as they've led the majority of this game. And can't get a rebound right there as you got Miami to miss a shot and then you couldn't get a rebound. So that's just not boxing out, man. Not good basketball. Give credit to the Heat because the Heat have not given up, and they're playing much better this quarter than we are. So. All right, so get back to action here as it's 100-99 as this game is definitely not over yet. So if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe to it because tomorrow will be the Sixers and the Warriors tomorrow night. So we'll see if how this game ends, but. Right now, it's not looking good for the home team. So Ingram in the front court here for the Pelicans. It's 100-99. Ingram now here's from the top of the key. Good. So Brandon Ingram gets that top of the key shot to fall. It's 102-99 with 2:42 here to go in the game. Jimmy Butler brings the ball down the floor for Miami. 14 on the shot clock. 2:35 to go in the game. Butler in the paint and. Lost out of bounds, his last touch by New Orleans. What's up, USM 008? So Ingram finally did something for a change, so fouling. And here's a inbounds pass back over to Hill, back over to Duncan Robinson for three. Going to be no good. Why not? He's been making them all night. Rebound goes over to the Pelicans. So Duncan Robinson finally misses a shot here in the fourth quarter. So 2:19 to go in the game. It's 102-99. Lonzo in the front court. Back over to Zion. Zion takes it and traveled. Wow. Turnover. As Zion turns the ball over here with 2:12 to go in the game. That's a big turnover late in the game. As that's a big turnover late in the game. So still 102-99 with 2:12 to go in the fourth. As Miami is in the bonus. So any foul will put Miami at the line. As the Pelicans are not yet in the bonus. So so Miami will get it inbounded. As Butler will get it across the midcourt stripe with 20 on the shot clock. And we got 2:05 to go in the game. So about to go under 2 minutes to go. Back over to Bam. Bam now has it. Guarded by Favors. Passes to Butler. Butler is fouled, and he'll go on to shoot two. So Derek Favors was whistled for the foul here with 1:57 to go. And Jimmy Butler will be going the line to try to make this back a 1-point game. So Jimmy Butler at the line. Free throw is up. Going to be good. So Jimmy Butler makes the first free throw, and it's 102-100. And next free throw from Butler is up and going to be no good, and rebound will go over to the Pelicans. That's a big miss there. So it's a 2-point game with 1:50 to go in the game. So Brandon Ingram will bring the ball up the floor here for the Pelicans. Back over to Lonzo. Ball now has it, 8 in the shot clock. 6, 5, 4. Back over to Ingram. Ingram goes up for 3. Going to be good. Brandon Ingram nails a 3-point. That's a big shot there. It's now 105-100 with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Bam in the front court. And back over to Robinson. Robinson for 3 and stolen. Wow. Bad pass. That's stolen. Wow. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul there. So Ingram in the front court. We got 1:15 to go in the game. So Pelicans with the ball, up 5. Gets the ball to Zion. 10 in the shot clock. Zion back to Ingram. Ingram fakes a 3, 7 in the shot clock. Ingram drives, and there's a whistle and a foul against Miami. So foul whistle against, I think it's against Bam, but the Pelicans are still not in the bonus yet, so it's going to be, they're going to take the ball out inside. So we got 1 minute and 5 seconds to go, and the Pelicans up 5 with the ball, and there's 14 on the shot clock. They get into Ingram. 12 on the shot clock and under 1 to go. Ingram now has it. 7 on the shot clock. Ingram goes up for 3, and no, that was way off. Here come the Heat down the floor. That was not a good shot there by, not a good possession by the Pelicans to go up with a 3-pointer. Here's Hill in the front court over to Iguodala. 13 on the shot clock. We got 41.1. We got a timeout, Miami. So Miami calls timeout with 41.1 left. As that was not a good possession there by Ingram, just to play ISO and then shoot a 3-pointer. I mean, they just don't want to give the ball. They just do not want to give the ball inside to Zion Williamson tonight. So 105-100, and it's still going to be Heat's basketball with 41 ticks on the clock here in this fourth quarter. So it's still anyone's game. Just a big possession here for both teams, actually. You know, of course, for Miami, you want to make this a 3-point game, maybe a 2-point game, and give yourself a chance. Pelicans, you got to play defense and get the rebound. Something that you have had problems here in the fourth quarter doing. So, all right, guys. So, I've really 31 people in the house. Thank you guys for popping on in. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe, because tomorrow is the Sixers and the Warriors, and Sunday is the Lakers and the Clippers. What's up, John? Thank you for the kind words. So the Heat have outscored the Pelicans 26-16 in this fourth quarter, but the Pelicans still hold a 5-point lead. So, man, so. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Who the Pelicans play next? They play Minnesota on Sunday. Team that they lost to the other night. All right, so Heat will get it inbounded. And we got 41 ticks to go on the clock. Robinson now has it in the front court, 10 in the shot clock. Robinson back over to Bam. Bam now has it in the paint. Here's a shot off the glass. No good. And Derek Favors gets the rebound. So Pelicans will bring the ball down the floor as Lonzo Ball has in the front court, 18 on the shot clock, 24 to go in the game. And they get the ball to Ingram. I'm sorry, Josh Hart. And there's a timeout. So 19.2 seconds to go in the game. And Pelicans call timeout as Josh Hart had called that timeout. So both teams are in the bonus. So a foul would put the Pelicans at the line. And we got 19.2 left to go in the game. So looks like this is going to be a free throw game if the Pelicans can get the ball, inbounded here. So crucial inbound here for the Pelicans as you up 5 with the ball with 19.2 left. You should win the game. But so but woulda, coulda, shoulda, so. All right, so still in the timeout here. It's 105-100. All right. All right, so we got 11 seconds on the shot clock, and we got 19.2 to go in the game. So the Pelicans will be inbounding the ball here, as and the Heat will probably have to foul. Duncan Robinson has 24 points. He's been awesome, right? 8 out of 14 from downtown. He's as good as advertised. Yeah, he's a good player for the Heat. So the Pelicans trying to get the ball inbounded, and they got to call a timeout. They couldn't get it inbounded. That's going to leave them with none. So the Pelicans had to call a timeout because they couldn't get it inbounded. So that's going to leave them with 0 timeouts. So they're gonna have to get the ball inbounded this time. So now we go to a commercial break. Of course we got to go to a commercial break and pay some more TV bills. Pay those bills. So 28 people in the house. Thank you guys for popping on in, guys. If you don't mind, make sure if you haven't done so, if you're new, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button. Also, ring the notification bell. As no more Bloomberg ads, huh? Yeah, no more Bloomberg ads. You don't see Bloomberg 100 times a day. He kind of blew through millions of dollars, huh? When he had no chance of winning the Democratic ticket. So I wish I had that kind of money I can just blow through and just yeah. All right, so 19.2 seconds to go in the game, and it's 105-100. Pelicans up by 5 with the ball, but they got to get the ball inbound. $700 million, yeah. He only spent $700 million on ads that and they get it inbound to Ingram. Ingram now has it, and back over to Lonzo Ball. And Lonzo Ball is fouled. Why to give it to Lonzo? He can't make a free throw. So 16.3 left to go in the game, and Lonzo Ball on the line shooting free throws. Free throws up and good. Wow, Lonzo made a free throw. So it's 106-100. It's not the guy I would have given the the ball to there, but it is what it is. So 106-100 with 16.3 left to go, and Lonzo Ball will be at the line again to shoot one more free throw. As Heat do have one timeout. Free throws up and no good, but they get but Pelicans get the rebound. Do they know the Heat get it back? So the Heat get the rebound, and there's 14 seconds on the clock. As the Pelicans almost had a chance to get the rebound, as two Heat players knock heads. Two Heat players knock heads as Jones and I think it was Hill. Man, making that man. So wow, they call a foul against the Pelicans. So free throws here for Solomon Hill for Miami. This game is not over yet. Free throws up and going to be good. So Derek Favors will check in here with 14 ticks on the clock. As Melly will check out. So Solomon Hill played for the Pelicans a while back, was a crappy player for us. Taking free throws up and good. Of course, he makes 2 free throws, and they get it inbounded and stolen? No. Oh, I thought it was stolen. Josh Hart now has it. Hart has it back over to Zion. Zion gets it over to Holiday. Holiday is going to walk it out, but he's fouled. Wow. As the Heat had a chance there to get the ball. Wow. The Heat had a chance there to get the ball man. So it's a 4-point game with 4.9 left. All Holiday has to do is make these free throws, and something that he hasn't done because he's been a horrible free throw shooter. So Drew Holiday at the line. All right, so we got 4.9 left to go in the game. So all Holiday has to do is make these 2 free throws, and they pretty much. Well, they got one timeout, so they'll move the ball to half court. Free throws up and going to be good. So Holiday makes the first one. So Holiday at the line, he's shooting 69.7 from the free throw line this season. Next free throw is up and good, makes them both. It's 108-102 with 4.9 left. So, and Miami will call their final timeout here with 4.9 left. And we're going to go to another commercial break. Got to pay some more bills. So still got to pay some more bills here. All right. So Weedats has, 75-cent wings on Tuesdays. Man. Just watching a local commercial. But there is no Weedats close to me, so I'm pretty much done now. It's going to take a miracle for this game. Right, so it's 108-102, and the Heat will have the ball here. So, all right, so we're still in a commercial break. So waiting for this game to conclude. As Pelicans made it, they made it interesting. So 4.9 left to go in the game. As Zion, we'll see Zion's 20-point, streak come to an end. He only has 17 points tonight. But looks like the Pelicans will get a victory here with 4.9 left. Yeah, this is a game that Pelicans desperately need after losing 4 out of 5. And Jimmy Butler will just jam it home with 1.9 left. So it's 108-104, and Pelicans get it inbound to Hart, and they're going to whistle and they're going to foul him. Wow. Yep, so they are going to foul, so they are going to make them shoot free throws here at 1.4 left. So they are going to make them shoot free throws here. So Josh Hart will be at the line as the Pelicans up 4 with 1.4 left, so this game is done. But so the Pelicans finally get they get a victory they needed. Free throws up and good. And next free throws up and good as well. And that's going to be it. So the Pelicans are going to win 110-104 as Josh Hart made both those free throws, and that's it. So it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So the Pelicans get a big victory, 110-104, as they stay alive. Yeah, they stay alive for the for a playoff spot here in the Western Conference. Huh? All right, guys, I'm gonna head on out. Thank you guys for popping on in. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also ring the notification bell, and so you can get notified. And then also give that video a thumbs up if you please. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.